Today, na the 13th day of February 2023. One more day. Today, one day, we get for celebrate Valentine. But 3 days now, because something don't get with attention. And because this gets with attention, we need for kawitanaya. Anything we get for do it, we na the diaspora and salon. Because we know say we don't build the bridge between Sierra Leone and the diaspora. Last week, Parliament be ratify air service agreement with different countries them, where salon and kind of partnership, and we go get some kind of understanding with them country then they. But wait too. Yes, we are a country. We aviation ministry self say then they try for Tibap Tranga 1. Then they find ways and means for connect Sierra Leone to other country them. The Ministry of Tourism, we don't they see them all over the place. They say they go different. I think they just do one at Jamaica now. I think right now as we speak, I think then they Italy and say then they connect and they find things them. People them we go make salon attractive. Mr. said they do me on explode AAA. But there is a saying, if us not sell you, treats not go buy you. Well, we don't they get some bad way thinking to say, oh, yes, if us not sell you, treats not go buy you. Now, post in a house, then they take us talk, go talk na treats. But look, I'm in another way, ba. The good things the more we get in a salon. Now we get for talk about them. Not so. Now we get for make people want to come to Sierra Leone. But we get for talk about anything there. We get for make people want for can salon. All time one talk the way we can talk. We way they go salon. For say tickets are expensive. Now it begin. No. Not so now we begin. Then be the talk say, oh, after Corona, tickets go cheap. People, you go salon this festive season. How much did you pay? The Air Senegal self will be they manage the people from the state for rich salon. We see how it end up for people. A lot of people don't talk say they need to take Air Senegal again. Yes. Cheap, but my dear, some man sleep 2-3 days in a hotel before you finally able for make and go salon. We ask other people and say, oh, me, I they use United, oh, I they use Air France, I they use Brussels, But how much they want the cost as opposed to the Air Morocco? Some of we, I'm sorry, but me, it's Gipule, I know they take African man flight. Yes, now so me see. We not reach date. I know an disappointment. So I don't. Now I make quite ready for flight. I don't get myself properly. Then I take the correct airline one no say me and then we no go get issue. Yeah? When I dey come, yeah, I meet person where I sabi inside the flight. Inside the flight, he was going to Sierra Leone, but the Air France me take Air France they come out salon, they go Guinea. So they go Guinea, then from Guinea he come back salon. This not so they see. Maybe he's listening to me now. I'm not going to call your name. Yes, they listen to me. But right now, as we speak, it is salon. But from France, he get for take go Guinea. Then he say when he reach na Guinea, in the take hotel. Then the next day morning, he left Guinea for Can Salon. So I was curious. I say, how much you save? He say, in save like, what he be say? Was it like 400, 500 euro? Now he save. Now he save. And most people they use Air Portugal. Air Portugal is cheap. So Parliament, when they ratify, go through the documents, different parliamentarians them get thing them for talk. Then we get thing them for talk. If you don't follow Sierra Network, you don't follow what they do now. What was his name? I think they don't change two now. It was not on this regime, not to this administration. Now the previous one. Where the British High Commission, when attending them, they travel a quiz for how the British Airways stopped for Can Salon. He was taking his leave on 98.1. Now he talks here. Salon, now one of the most expensive airports for land plane, for make plane land. Salon, now one of the most expensive airports for make plane land. Who are paying the price? Me and you with the fly go Salon. It's not the first time we've been engaging authorities about this. But mama, papa, brothers and sisters, Pekin, while you know see the politicians and then just they play with fool. Because what you do? Now the tax. You go now Wataki, it's a different story now. I just tell you say, I clear a car in December, the TVR cost 250,000. I clear a car in January, the TVR cost 1,740,000. What's the rationale behind that? Victor Mengot, the member, me saying a guy Warrington. Thank you very much, Victor. Thank you. Seriously. So just imagine, I tell you, in space of 1 month, now a new price they realize in Mutuka, now new price, everything new, high. Wataki, high. This time for just Mutuka. The one them where they send food item them. Gandoba, thank you. Now in the first person we don't send start today. Look like the old man just come for listen. But whenever we engage politicians, whenever we engage people within a sector there, what did they tell me? Even this administration, they tell we say they don't put another 32%. Then tell we say they don't put another 32%. Then we wait, then we go see the following year. The following year, na corona come. Usaina Tutere, thank you for the stars. The following year, na corona come. What will happen after that? Right now, from the state, if not to here, Senegal, you're talking about 2,000 and upwards. 2,000 and upwards. Now you talk about. For we fumble them at the UK, 1,000. Me, I don't fly from the UK, go Salon for less than £400. Then they no go come again. No. They no go come again. I don't fly from the US, go salon. I think it was 1,200 from New York. Then price then and these are the so by airline that they tell you. Me, I don't tell you just not say me. I know they use Africa Man flight. Period. We are not there yet, but still I go use the salon. I go use the salon. But then they candy because it look like I say me and them parliamentarian them who look no they see one side. When Musa say from Washington DC in go Ghana na 1,100. 1,100. You know they see them price then they for salon. Seriously. What's in our problem salon? Because we want make money now all we port them. All. Airports. And seaports. We feel say na they for make the highest money for maintain we lifestyle as a country. And at the end of the day, other than the sufferer. Other than the sufferer. Now we the sufferer. How do we fix this? We person talk, then say talk. Was it in, I think it was July, September last year. Where they say, oh, that they can't put salon flag per that plane, this and that. How far would they reach with her? The parliamentarian, they don't even remember. Oh, wait, something they don't be care and go to themselves. Because you know, say, this administration, now all thing know the nine can just care and go parliament for rubber stamp. Because they don't talk like themselves. They remember anything like that. No, they don't. Airline? What's that airline come on? And trust me, all they pass bill them, all they ratify things them. Not to 1, not to 2, not to 3. Okay. Listen this so. The one that don't pass the parliament. Well, Musa left. All the one that don't pass the parliament, listen here, will not get plane. So the one that will get plane, now they get for enjoy. JKC, Brussels Airline, in check this morning. £1,470 for Como UK go salon. Look where to una listen. Bilateral air service agreement between the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the government of the United Republic of Tanzania. Air service agreement. We don't get with Tanzania. Parliament don't pass that one day. We also get record of discussion between the Republic of Sierra Leone and the United Republic of Tanzania. We don't pass standing. Bilateral service agreement between the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the government of Czech Republic. We don't pass that one day. Number 4. Number 4, bilateral air service agreement between the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and the government of the Republic of Mozambique. Yes. We don't pass them. These are all the different countries them who don't get agreements with. This one way everything just bunch into one. I just want to let you know. We get also bilateral air service agreements between Salone and Kenya. We get bilateral service agreement between Sierra Leone and Iceland. I'm tired. No liar. Salone hot. Need some kind of a bilateral with Iceland. Eh? Okay. We also get bilateral service agreement between Salone and the Republic of Niger. Yes. The only one they do don't pass. Then and they will get the records of discussion with them pass all the different countries they want to issue. So what we plan for gain from all air service agreements here? No disrespect to them country, yeah. But there una go do. I just want you una few country them. If una want make true, or they one the one that will not be the fly go Salone, now una go make for. Because we na the United States today. We na the UK we do. France, Belgium, Holland. We fumble in Australia. They own Canada. Australia then they on another level. Anybody will come Australia go Salone, I respect you. Yes, I respect you. For real though. Because the cost for fly from Australia to Salone, we in America, okay, England, look how much they say. America, look where Australia in force, they on your own. Look where far under. Eh? Look where far. Alhaji Hashim Al-Ghali, they say, when you check the ticket cost breakdown, then you're going to say there are so many extra charges where they make Salone ticket expensive. On top of all that, they don't add $25 security fee. Patrick Dominion say, from Brisbane, Australia to Africa, it's saying at $3,000 to $4,000. Eh? Okay. It's saying that one in be 2019. Oh. I know somebody will go Salone this year from Australia. $5,000. Come on. Aye. Yeah. And they don't buy land. Yes, you don't buy land. Let me make Australia people a salute to na. I don't know if na family know why make una no kingo boku. I don't know. But man, oh man. Eh? And we want to go to families. You know how much that one day? But to parliament sit down, the same question they ask, and they say they ask. Now in the money me first. You can't ask the question where the citizens they ask. Eh? Moi Musa say if in Australia in they go just left in case God. Basem say in brother in West come Australia inside September. He said they pay almost $5,300. Yeah, I beg. I say I respect to Australia people. I make them yo, you just see the donka. They see them better. Because it takes mind and guts for pull that kind of money they buy tickets for go Salone. But the one the way they in authority, even the parliamentarians say, now government they cut tickets for them. Unless so they want to go by their own. But then they go for official, mostly now official traveling then they do. But inside the official lane, and then they quiz their own. And then they quiz their own. Mamadou, I think you don't write Badu. All man they ask you for clarify. Go check what you write and clarify. Then they ask you for make you clarify. Try clarify this no. Now you mistake right. And spell check. Masaka Vandi they say $1 now. Now 22 leons a salon. Which is like what? 2,200. I go with the go so. And not what they talk about. But the bank governor, you need to tell big man say a lie, but you not talk true. You not talk true. We tell we say, we change $100, you dey work out boku money trade. Nana it was. We then pack one leon give you. We then like 1,000 leon trade. I say Nana it was. Because the mamina power on are the 20 leons. You know they say and so. So now the same thing number will end up per back. The same thing. And so the money boku back will change $100. So you not talk to that side. Now make Miami be say, I will expect them forget 50 leons and 100 leons. 50 leons and 100 leons. Okay. Yes, Iceland. Victor Mengot, he say bilateral air service agreement, then design them in a way for landing rights them. Where you land under, you self land there, una get one kind of understanding. He said, but since we don't country will not get any airline, now the other country the way they sign with, and then they benefit because now they get that kind of agreement how they can land in our country. But in a manner back, if you watch them, then they coax them for kind of country so that then tax them wouldn't the levy, then go to get their own. It used to say, he said, but someone for pull $1,000 safe buy tickets trading a bit trouble. Now with tickets now 2,000 and upwards. So man, not get for go salon. But now we enter parliament now. I don't try for make you understand which one can talk about. Okay, Mamadou don't clear. He said na €700 in be they talk about. He left the 2 zeros. Okay. Let we go inside Parliament through Radio Democracy 98.1. Fambulem. Let us see how things be turned out that day. Then, hey, let us listen.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, be it resolved that this honorable House hereby ratifies the following agreements which were laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 1st of March.
You will listen to voice of the Deputy Minister of Transport and Aviation, Lex Bonafide, as if they laid the 10-year service agreement na the well of Parliament between the government of Salone and other African countries them like Tanzania, Kenya, Mozambique, and other one them. But whose benefits will it get to the country?
The Chicago Convention of 1944 established the International Civil Aviation Organization, known as ICAO, responsible for fostering the planning and development of international air transport and international civil aviation. Over the following years, ICAO developed a series of traffic rights known as freedoms of the air. These freedoms continue to form the basis of rights exchanged in the air services negotiations today. National governments must continually negotiate new treaties to allow international aviation to grow and to expand their carriers, access to new and emerging markets. It is a sure path to liberalizing the air transport sector to facilitate air transport and its intended economic benefits, boost productivity, facilitate world trade, promote tourism, improves the efficiency of supply chains, enables investment and labor supply both in and out of the country.
With some of them benefits here. Now this will be concern from the chief whip for the Salon People's Party in Parliament, Honorable Dixon Rogers.
Well, let's pay attention now, yeah? Let's pay attention. Honorable Dixon Rogers, what's in your own concern?
I read through some of those agreements. My only disappointment is the fact that we don't have our own airline.
Hollande, Honorable. You say disappointment now because we not get we own airline. But they are fambulem. Waiting me for say. Eh? Waiting me for say. Where last year we come so close. So close. They tell we say by the end of the year, then go don't begin operate na saloon. Waiting happen to that one day? Eh? Waiting happen to that day? Not to the term, the parliamentarian for don't ask question, but that. For say, but wait to. Last year, then we tell we say, from Nigeria, then they come, then go stamp with flag per one plane, we go they fly direct flight from England to Salon. Waiting up with that flight day. Look, the self-proclaimed ambassador of Sidona. My God. The self-proclaimed ambassador of Sidona. Una they talk now like say una no be ever talk something about that. Okay, something they not be care and go parliament. Something Honorable Dixon, you just don't know nothing about this one. Even if that one day been there. We not be plan for go Iceland though. We not be plan for go Tanzania with her more. We not be plan for go Usai all the other country here with her. We be plan for begin out and first in England. Eh? I don't be plan for begin out and first. But still, this not to say we not because we not plan for go na you street on me to say we not go get your service agreement with you. But I say na your own disappointment. Because we not get we own national career. So what happen with that one? What happen with that one day? Wait, 30 days they wait. You can promise people for say, I go do selfie inside a flight today. Eh? I promise people Una disappoint me. So, Honorable Dixon, just something you want to disappoint to. Let us go.
Those countries are now coming to benefit in this country with those agreements, but we don't have one.
That's true. So the country them, Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique, Iceland, Niger, then go benefits if they can't plane a saloon. Because we don't get air service agreements with them. What do we get? Granat Kanda. Eh? Granat Kanda sefunoge. So, would you go sign service agreement? Well, for just paperwork anyway. Continue.
So I want to plead with the ministry and the director before elections, let them make sure that we have our own airline.
Honorable Dixon, you just the dream. You say what thing? Hey, but talking back, boo. You say Uster forget to airline? Eh? Talking back, ba?
In this country with those agreements, but we don't have one. So I want to plead with the ministry and the director before elections, let us make sure that we have our own airline.
Ataya. Before election, when Ministry of Aviation, una don't get woku. Una don't get woku. Honorable Dixon, you just say, do ya? Before election, let us make sure see we get to Leone. Na granat kanda. Una waiting. Or another one. What be the talk about last year? I think na exit jet, I think na exit jet. Yeah. Well, I see that magically. That magically now I want see. For make before election. The 24th day of June 2023. Saloon. We get we own plane up the year. Mbam. We dey wait. You go like for Siam? Yes, triple go like. But me hopes. Like how they do me last year. No, I need Greek can go up with them. Mba. It did done. Last year up for Sia. Let's continue.
Or airlines that fly the flag of this country.
Okay. You get the option. We get Leone. Or we get airline there. We get ship then our tower we get to flag. But yet fellow get plane he get to flag go. But anyway, anything can happen. I am salute.
The agreements are fine ones and they are good ones.
In talk, the leader for the National Grand Coalition Party in Parliament, Honorable Kandeh Kolleh Yumkella, self-based concern about the cost of flight tickets.
Okay. KKY. KKY. What's in your own concern?
We take note of the various agreements that have been brought here, and we commend the Ministry of Transport.
The various agreements and the different countries, them, the records and the air service agreement. Now 10. I read the different countries, them, Mozambique and all those rest. Now they talk about soon. Okay?
For entering into these agreements with other countries. We take note of the physical improvements at the airport.
Okay, it's a physical improvement at the airport. Physical. Who saw that improvement again? So now physical improvement is no more. Alright, so it's again.
We hope that both the physical improvement and the technical assessments that will come after that.
So after the physical improvement, then you have to do technical assessment. He say go come after the physical improvement. Then at the Suma group yon. If you think say tickets there now, wait to make we begin fly go inside a new airport. They say ticket go cheap. I love my country. KKY, continue.
We'll eventually launch Sierra Leone to be one of the key logistics hubs. For me, the
not just make sweet about you pass and hubs. For me, they no. Repeat that side back. Because you name safe right now, Repeat that side.
We'll eventually launch Sierra Leone to be one of the key logistics hubs.
Bam. He said we go eventually launch Salon for be one of the key logistics hubs. He want jumper. I no agree. Okay, then after the physical improvement we see, he say go count on technical assessment. Then after that, we go launch Salon for be okay, the hub, Okay, who say you want jump go there now, ba?
For me, the issue I want still the Ministry of Transport to address, why are our tickets so expensive?
Hey! Yeah, you that concubine. Yeah? The Speaker of Parliament self. I think that thing the monarch. For you waiting?
Ministry of Transport to address why are our tickets so expensive.
Yeah, the eyes have it here, bien. I think that's why they don't touch the speaker. Oh. The tickets were expensive. Will just be the talk about an agis now. He say, KKY say, the tickets were expensive for go salon. I don't tell you back, say, not to today. Oh. Not to today. But this still don't they talk out, don't they talk out, don't they take out. You know they get better. You know they get better. If the speaker, the eyes have itself again for Concord, where KKY say, for me, now the ticket too expensive, then the speaker say, Somebody now can catch me, say, triple, you know to make the speaker talk, He say, because he just buy one ticket for, I say, better when a coffee left handed. Yeah? No, so. He said, the speaker, he said, just buy a ticket for. I said, oh, okay. He said, and then they touch her because then they not to under a salon government. Then in their own pocket, they make you see himself say, And they say, not to be one self he buy. Yeah, I don't want the speaker in problem or not to me talker. Boss, he can catch me. KKY, continue.
I have friends who now book their flights to Conakry because they say they still save $500-600. Some of them $700.
Okay. I just tell you about spots you want meet inside plane. No me they come. In they go Guinea. Then from Guinea, say they take hotel. The next day morning come back inside salon. Now in KKY they talk so. Where you go ask sister, what thing you did they do? What we know they do? You get the one they defend and they can't explain. Omar say, then guy, and so crazy that sometimes they even forget the name. Lots of countries within Africa, they don't even get a new airline. Yet the airline ticket them far more cheaper than we own. Because we put na day we want make boku money. It's simple. We all know the problem. The politicians, they know the problem. The parliamentarians themselves know the problem. Now act, then they act. For KKY, for can I say why the tickets are expensive? Because the taxes are expensive. Period. The half money they charge for are expensive. Because waiting to the government, they make money in airports. Then they make money now with seaports. Not that they don't know. So for even the speaker was like saying, no sabi. Okay, well, if una no know me, I don't tell una now. If una say una no know, me, I don't tell una. Say, now the taxes them. Guy warrant himself be don't talker. Say it's expensive. Sierra Leone is the most expensive, one of the most expensive country for land airplane. Yes. But you cannot eat your cake and have it. The oil line no more go left na yuan. The oil line go left na yuan. Okay. Loud you go.
And come by transport. We want to make that plea because in order to build our tourism, we need lower cost tickets. What?
Okay. KKY say, in order for me to build with tourism, we need lower cost tickets. Ministry of Tourism. You don't know they put them on ticket. Then they're busy. I say, then just come on Jamaica. Right now, then they Italy. Say, then they market salon. In the market country where it is very expensive to fly come. In the market country where the hotels them very expensive. Meaning the top of guest house so when you go inside they put one big bowl kit. Solely for righteousness, thank you for the stars. They put one big bowl kit. Yes? And cup. They put one small kit too for bill water. Most of the guest house in a salon. That's what they do. You don't know that? Well, if you don't know me, I dey tell you. Me, I dey tell you now. So the hotels them, who you think say they right there, they cost money. You don't know? Go na booking.com, go test. Let's see the prices then. Let you see. The one that we go spend $40, $50, now then get house there. The one that we get for meter big bowl kit and kitchen. Now the bathroom. When a funding go get. So instead the funding the work. One big hotel. The AC where you put on back up. Now in that too. What bro? The AC they regulate first. Who said they put on that? Yeah? I know who call him. I sleep there. A big. I'll continue, bro.
What are you doing to help reduce the cost of the tickets?
What's in the Ministry of Aviation they do for help reduce the cost of the ticket? What's in the government of Sierra Leone? No, we no can put that man pan waiting safe. Because not all them they set tax. What's in the Ministry of Finance they do? Not so no, Masako Evani, not to you tell. Stafford Lodge, top notch. Yeah, Stafford Lodge. It is right there by IMAT, by Orange Office. You're gonna like it. If you get for do anything at the west, you want for tap up the hill and get good scenery, Stafford Lodge. It's a good one. Yeah? It's a good one. Victor, the accent triple big guest out for short term overnight stay. No, sir. No, sir. I said checkbooking.com. If you want to know how much for night. But Musa said triple where I can tell me colleagues them how much it cost for ticket for go home, then can say if na salon, then come out. They no go because of that kind of money there. Seriously. Alright. Let's continue.
What is Guinea doing to make their tickets cheaper than us?
He say what thing Guinea they do for make their own ticket cheap than we na salon. Go Guinea open beaucoup flights and the kind say who get fewer flights. You dey forget say now they charge expensive. One year we see you. You forget say now they charge expensive. You go to talk, yes, like the likes of Emirates, they all and they go Guinea. But until Suma group say, then they open we land in area now and everything. So all kind plane for able land. Let's see after the work. Emirates they go Guinea. Let's see if you go cancel alone. A lot of flights they go Guinea. Yes. A lot of cheap flights then they go Guinea. Because Emirates you go say, well, now that has matters flights, but they go Guinea. Ethiopian Airline. Because now Guinea, we are the council. I see Ethiopian Airline at Guinea. Ethiopian Airline they go to the salon. Guinea is a hub. All kind flights they go there. Air Portugal, cheap flight, they go there. But the few number where they can, they kill them with. When KLM go, I have it on record. When KLM started, before KLM stopped for go salon, when they started, the first thing they complain at the tax. As KLM begin go salon, then they complain saying the tax too much. So I was not surprised when they stopped for fly for go salon. Yes, the likes of Brussels, the likes of Turkish Airline now, and Air France, and Air Morocco, and ASCII, and all the one the way they cancel alone. Now business then they do. Then they tower. Then they tower. Then they tower. Hotel and thank you. Because if they say no thing, Like how KLM do. KLM come in less than a year. They stop for go salon. Eh? Ha. Okay. How they go?
What is it we are not doing that makes our tickets so expensive?
Now because we dey charge tax. Bruh, you know. Continue, Bo.
Honorable Mahmoud Kaloko, now the member of parliament for constituency 032 Nabombali district, say any agreement we go bring developments at the country now one way they ready for support.
We on this side, anything that we see that will enhance service delivery for the people of this country will always support such initiative. And that is why we are going to support the ratification of these agreements. These documents, even though not all of them we were able to trace when we saw the other paper, but the other ones I laid on are very, very important for the running of our airports.
So you dey try for tell we, Honorable Mahmoud, you dey tell we say, not all thing you read. If you talk and that most of una wey dey inside that, not all thing una read, but una still pass am. Una say good for we. Una thinking. Family too una dey hear, eh? Not all thing they read, but they pass am. Or go decide next election.
In this country.
After the Deputy Minister of Transport and Aviation, Lex Bonafar, we don't respond to concern them, we come out to a member of parliament for sake of this agreement. Member then a parliament will later agree for this agreement. As member then a parliament don't agree for the agreement here, then they hope say this will benefit all Salomon. For Radio Democracy, Princess Pias the reports.
One for tell Princess Pias thank you. And Radio Democracy, when I told them, me and you, able for hear this one. And she don't listen. What's in a you take? What you grab out of this? Because me, I don't tell you me own. I tell you me own, eh? For say, the parliamentarians, they know. They know, not to foresee they don't know. They know well one. But, now so they want do it. Now so they want do it. While I know they. Let me come with Victor. I want for come with. They don't tell me say. Now they know. Not so? What Musa say? He say it's scary for you say even the House of Representatives they don't know what's in the happen. They know, bruh. They know. All of us say they don't know. Are they bringing Victor Mengot? Make we just get a short one from him about this 10 ratified documents them we passed the parliament. Yes, Victor, welcome on board, sir.
Thank you very much, Triple A. And normally, where to get now and then documents here under the International Civil Aviation Organization, you get what they call freedom of the air and bilateral agreement, which simply means two countries the way they sign the agreement, they each forget to align them, we get reciprocal landing rights. So it means if we been getting registered airline as alone, we go land in Mozambique and Mozambique airline go land na Freetown. So now that is the purpose of bilateral air services agreement. But the point we will get now is that all them countries they sign with their agreements here, we not get traffic with the commodity. And for Leone and for Kandeh, they get forget both arrival and return passenger. And we take the average earnings in Salon, almost Salomon and the fly in our country. Even if we go Gambia and outside, we go say neighbor. People in the travel by road through Guinea. So then bilateral air services agreement here now. One, we go sign them, but then for the country, then for willing, for let them plane the fly cam. You know, and one thing I will talk about the charges, and I don't look into the charges. When you look at your tickets, you get aviation security for $39, Sierra Leone development charge for $5, Sierra Leone foreign tax for $55, and then Sierra Leone passenger service charge for $25. So I be asked that $39 day, where they now the ticket already. If then the charge is $25 for go and come. If you look and say where you pay that $39 before, and one ten more you pay on your ticket, because now that ticket you take for enter and go back. Now when they don't charge this $25 to it means there's an increase. And if there's an increase, then therefore remove that $39 tax now we ticket. And I asked the director of civil aviation, I said, why they charge this $25? Then say that in a Ministry of Internal Affairs, then they pay that money there to secure reports. And secure reports, now they've been there for look at aviation security, surveillance, and all the rest of it. When the first day when they introduced that taxi, people they rob much. Government put notice, say no, security reports not get time for, they not get a right day for put that taxi. They stop them because the same speaker and the razor. Then after 1 month now, we get 1 or 2 months, we get the Minister of Internal Affairs say, well, they're not putting the $25 tax, and waiting them bring them before, now be $100, government be they subsidize them, now make sure they charge $39. So now we talk down about the bilateral agreement and the charges within our ticket. I don't know if I'm below again or any other thing.
No, I think we're good with that one, sir.
Okay then, sir.
Thank you very much, Victor.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's Victor Mengot. We try for do a little breakdown, make we understand some of the thing them we just lay on the table. And in the try for say those taxes, like this $25 they pay. I don't know, people are still ask say this $25. My dear, we are paying that too. As you reach and they ask you for the receipt for if you not pay, you go pay there, or when you ready for commode and they ask you where you receipt. Yes, friend, you get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Tripoli, for giving me the platform. And thanks to Mr. Victor Megot for giving your contribution. And thanks for talking with through. And thanks again as they celebrate the year on, I think, the World Radio Day. And we thank you for always bringing me nearer through your Sierra Network Radio. So as they observe this, we know you do great work for improve the radio system in Sierra Leone and the whole area in West Africa to know input. So thank you all for that. And looking at this aviation issue, I know see them in Canada Parliament on the 7th. But there are lots of them with issues we them bring up there. In fact, they're not being able to rectify this thing. You know that they're not being get an agreement for say then go able for approve them and grant them according to their own procedure. Then just listen and then be willing for ratify them really after that first reading. But the point when we see during the parliament that day, then they try to go more so to the $25. And regarding the price again, we then be raised up when KKY bring them up with some few other members. But all that they lead to the prices of this ticket and then looking at other extra charges. On that day, I basically say they may get first of all problem and then you talk there. It's in the parliament, but I'm not going to go into detail about that. We are going to mention it. But the point where the clerk been the try for Guy and looking at Uda can parliament for can read and lead them people there. Now Uda na been the deputy minister of aviation. When I think na somebody will call Bonafide. All right. So Bonafide na can parliament for can read them. But that time what happened first, it was a bit interesting. Somebody even raised a point say he not get the hard copy, but explain say the laptop and tablet do the before they work. But when say people that sabi talking at parliament, the one leader of government business grab up, you say, oh, well, let the man tell you so and so. But the point wouldn't grab was the tablet, they work, a laptop, they work. The gadget the whole day before them, so most of them they work. So that mind they asking, well, I not get copy, but they move forward in the end, say, okay, we carry on. But that distracts the speaker. So by then the deputy minister be don't come. He don't come out, he don't tin up, so then they tin up me to for talk. So as the speaker the first way is they say, hey, you there again? You don't come back? So but what they mean say, well, would the parliament give the mandate, or in other words, who give the authority say, oh, government don't approve and say, now we sabi say now the minister who can't do this paper business. Who's in there? The man, they say, well, you tell me, who's the boss go? But the point here is, you not be look approve the man who the deputy for go read them. But the same person again, when the leader of government business grab, you see one, the man not there, he know well, like best friend, he just talk to them. Well, they talk so on the Tuesday, say when they talk so the 7, the man inside play, they go for surgery in America. Well, because say, well, let me party, if you don't tell me, myself or don't tell her, well, let explain why. He said, you sure what if they talk so, but the point is, the man during an issue, he said, you don't travel. But again, the other thing why detects in a man when no punctual, when they do process in a parliament. In other words, I don't know, not just them tricks here they play. See, whenever something important come, they will don't go decide. Then rather they push it go before, or then we'll decide about the $25 without somebody know gonna ratify them. So now when they are pick up from that side, they see there is a fault of in attendance and due diligence in procedure in the present Minister of Aviation. I said I will left-hand it. So finally then proceed and give the man the okay for let he go read them out. But yes, still and bang on the question over and over. The $25 is shifted now to the Internal Affairs Ministry. So he not get business with that $25. We reverse 2-3 steps ago, come back again. What thing come on before that again? Now the parliament, they say, okay, the speaker, he realizes somebody even they try for battle the aviation deputy minister. But at some point, the speaker now say, listen, what will we talk so? Not about the money, the loan. For now, we go arrange the arrangement. They all don't make with the government. Mr. Victor Ben go don't explain soon. I don't want to go into it. He said the point when they say, no, look into 118. If they talk about loans for aviation, no look into section 40, when a subsection 4. And subsection 4, now they talk about agreements entered into the executive body. In other words, any agreement when I enter, when I the executive body, then get for bring them force now parliament for let them ratify them. So you as executive, when you go make an agreement, you don't go just go say we don't agree for let them pay $25. You get for bring them to parliament. And knowing from that day they say they never brought it to parliament, this $25 when they pay so now they don't choke the deputy minister. Well, before we go ahead for ratify this, they don't get homework for let you go find out from the aviation minister, whoever go get information. Let you bring tangible reason why they decide for go back that $25 without bringing it to the parliament. And write code for section 40, when a subsection 4 of the constitution. Anytime when I will do something, just like that arise. Now, therefore, bring them at the parliament, they ratify them before they agree for go. That's when they would look. Would they look inside problem there? Or would they own here? Or would they own here outside fault today? But another thing that I pick up, say, the minister, look vigilant in the agreements and in things the procedure the way they do. I not go say they do that varu, I not go say they do this, I not go say then deal how they go, but they say they are present at the parliament all the time. The speaker mentioned them. And the speaker back here for review to we say the agreements then when they do so, nobody not in a parliament will know about them. So they get for go away they can next time. I don't know if they can the deputy or the very evasion minister for can now for the statement that Parliament explain why this $25 they for pay am going out and coming in. So already you don't know say not a fair deal, not just advantage than they do over the citizens. Because the point what they try for say about this, well, in the text say the law now the ticket and the airline, now the problem for them just look into it now. You see, well, why they for pull them charges there from the travelers, then from the airline, they charges them there, they put them direct to the passenger. Is it that not fine? So the number one sometimes is doing it for get the public, but when I get the public now or no public, me listen, I say to fair deal. I talk to that person, it's not fair deal. But the point is, are we going to win? Or not then just get for can't turn we. But only hope say somebody will do who will rescue that $25 let it come on, let them go try focus now on the deal with it between Westminster, because Westminster now they actually don't make the first deal with this Suma. For say that they don't transfer their own security business with the margin with Suma, but the margin I don't know how you get for commodities in case they start the operation. So security power, they said they on their own when are different. But security police in US, yeah, na US based. But the point is that then two tier and drive for how they will margin them. But margin them is all much of money because all man like we put business, the partnership, profit get for car, share. But it's all dealing with agreements them owner go make. Because the agreement would be between Westminster where just merge easily with the Suma, now left them. Say you now that one day for go meet. This now in the can meet you. Then left and give them. From the statement they were doing, not from this parliament, because there was a time when they do that, after you do that tour, one of the agreement when somebody come and they can give some statement, I mean, somewhere in the main media, but the point when they say they don't left and give them. For say let them do that decision, they then look like say Westminster and first don't agree. So security port badly for camp, then come mad towards the Suma and the Suma then get for look how they will go before. So all the things I believe say all they come into how diplomatic and how una go able for look, una go able for say something where they always profit, not just because of them give something or a friend of you or somebody lobby, but now they go you get for look how that one they get for turn for reflect on anything when our development. Because we don't know saying the very aviation minister ain't not go about bilateral like how Mr. Bitumengo tell me the facts and let Tiago will help you. But in the tell us why again the thing they go there now because of Guinea then get more carriers there. So because of that and they get more passengers. But we are expecting from waiting and tell we about the airport. You said show me the big airport to get forget taxi, how do they call them anchor, or how do they call that U-turn something. They forget a lot of things that will make they attract more passengers in aviation. So if them things here will not see them, then they bring excuse now say now that because of carriers then they Bokuna again. So it means is it going to stay the same or are they planning for let them go change the law who will make them tear a fair route or find anything who will able to cause the buffer of the price of the ticket who will able to come before. The speaker, I think, the whip, I can always call him, I think the whip for the APC, but like somebody when I always talk about parliament for the APC, he mentioned, say, let them try go to the Africa peer review mechanism. But in things they are all, then they get no more. Most times, now like we then go meet no more. They say we launch this for the agreement day, ECOWAS, or if not bilateral, it's not the EU or LOCs, West Africa. They go meet, they make conference, they sign the paper. But when you do the signature of this, signing na obligation you get for no. But when they come for can ratify something, whether you agree in terms of legal way in a parliament or when they say will look into details, we will see the legal thing, we will bind this thing out. See when this thing agreed up, nothing go. But there is no legal binding of the $25. So it means there are other things that would they political and they would get for try pull about. This is what will happen at the sittings of this 468 sitting of the parliament, where it be say when they will try lock them, who don't know them, we will do anything before that. Not to the 25th of April, they therefore dissolve them according to section 85. Parliament for dissolve. All man go about in business. So the point why they say them bilateral so Parliament get for the know how they get for the see when agreement, a memorandum or this, then get for the see how they reflect. Not to lobbying. And that's most time lobbying the kind side somebody can't pass no or favor or somebody know if one waste time again. Now for nobody say in the office don't do work, I don't can be CV. The way they say, oh, I don't let me bring this. He bringing them. Now one thing, but how then they replicate. And when you look at the percentage of gratification they will don't do, sales, or even the agreements they will don't do, or the bilateral agreement they don't do, if you look at the percentage of when you compare waiting and all agree and waiting and they spend the time and the money and the amount of people already involved is not equal to the development of either the growth of other things. So at that point, then we can always see it's not that they not bring policies, it's not that they not bring agreements, they bring them plenty. But when you combine them, how much money they don't spend it or they don't go through, then you put them down for look like in agriculture or if in a parodo or not for women business or not for children the business or for the rights of the disabled. You look what come out from and now. You go say, then things there. Now for learn what they say, then go now working place, they attend the parliament, and then the parliament they even though in the one they say now they're supposed to try for the go the parliament because they want the way they attend they give them prize at the end of the social and so thing the parliament. But the point is still going to say some of the agreement there they're not fine and they're not in favor of the people that wouldn't they try to do in favor. Now, the thing, the products they did, like I don't go show me the beauty of the airports, and then the new terminals, the entrance, the lift, and everything. The improvements we don't do the way far more developed now. But the point is now how this infrastructure it go day, we will be like them tablets them. What now they not give them it, some they don't give, some they not give it, whether you been give, then they can get they not they work because somebody go the unluckily for that. If you listen, kill me, go away, they tell off the man. You see, why didn't you know the work? Now the man was in charge of the technical thing. Now that 10 minutes, then I didn't mind escape manage can now would distract would the speaker not be able to see would have come forward for can give the statement about the aviation, what are the deputy minister. But the point is that the man they don't tell off new work, in all one, they just go back, you go sit down, then they hope say when the parliament therefore come back, somebody go look after them. Then thing they know they don't put them at parliament and for sure no more than they shall. The man asks for the hard copy. So when in other words, all I try for see here is let government, let leaders then would I get for doing your work, your small work, do them. Not to when you do no more for say the do because I grab, I go attend, I will go, it's not duty, let's kill the 6 hours done, go the 6 hours done, I expect to be paid. That is not. Now that 6 hours when you spend waiting now the outcome. That's 4 years or 5 years we spend waiting at the outcome. Not to the end, people don't realize all this. But let's go and help the nation and help the leader. Thank you very much for giving me the platform and thanks one more. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Usfren.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
We want to say thanks to Usfren for Ian contribution on this one. And they come with Tony. Let me hear you. What's in a Tony Ian take on this one? Welcome on board, Tony. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. Kusha and Kabo Fambule. I feel say we all went for give fair view about the airport. We will say it's a good, thing we are in. It showcase some good image in the sense we all know how the current airport what they use right now and we don't really so much good things because I watched the video where you post where you visit the new airport. It's really nice and beautiful. But we won't forget an airport where go become viable. An airport wherein we go able to see much traffic. Airport wherein we go able to see if there's much traffic means the government will get more revenue, people that will get jobs, more people that will get jobs as well, and more opportunities then go day for the region, especially for Lungi, where the airports day. And one way we will be able for do we get for make with flight tickets them very, very reasonable. I feel say this now an onus on the government. It's not only the Suma group, because the government itself no want a situation wherein after 25 years the Suma group will say, okay, within 25 years we not recoup with investments. We may the project say that this will forget, but because of so trend, now this way will make, so with a request for an extension or more, I mean more time for make way for recoup investment. I feel say if they request for the institution and the whoever government that we go they in power by then, probably go look at the circumstances and say, okay, yes, we don't see when our figures them, we agree or we not agree. But in a nutshell, what me want let we really focus on. We dey talk about tourism, we dey talk about so many opportunities and we will be able for tapping. If we really want for make we airport busy, so many things that they we really need for change. We get for look at the taxes, and we not only get for look at the taxes, we get for look at law and order at the country, because if you dey talk about tourism for like a boom, people dem before they travel na any country, they do due diligence. They want to know if the country safe. They want to know how the law and order they have other things that when they look at. When me and you know they look at when we dey talk about tourism. If we tourism industry or other things that we dey not make am more attractive, people don't go fly. And how many Sierra Leoneans for year where they travel? You understand? The population of Sierra Leoneans where they travel for the year is less than 500,000. Where they look at a population of 7.something million, which means if any airline they rely only on Sierra Leoneans, so where they come holiday December or where they come for Easter or Independence celebration, they will never get them money where they look at. They're not going for meet the demand at that particular time. So there are so many things that we'll get for look at. You get for try for see how we're able for expand the economy. We get for see how we're able for expand with business climates. Because we did talk about Guinea, for example. Are they Guinea right now? Right? When you check out Guinea, you see the amount of Guineans that way they travel every day for go do business. The business landscape in Guinea is far active in terms of viability or anything that Sierra Leone. And when you look at those things, the reason why it's more viable because the economy is stable, the exchange rate is stable, the economy, the dollar rate or whatever, not they fluctuate like how we own the. And prices in Guinea not they go up like how we own day. So many things, then the way if you look if you look at when they affect we can't go make we not they get much flights. Not for say Sierra Leoneans they don't want travel. Sierra Leoneans they go like for travel for go do business na Turkey, they go like for go do business na Dubai, they go like for go do business elsewhere, America, UK or whatever. But if you look at the cost of tickets very expensive. You look at other things the way they make business boom na salon. We they face a situation as Sierra Leone we are in. Even the exchange rates for make you get money or dollar for go do business is very challenging. Check Guinea waiting at the exchange rates. You understand? I go Guinea. I mean, Saturday I give 1 million leons. Salon leons na I give. Then give me 450,000. Country way who ready for can Guinea. If you give 1 million leons, they give 1,500,000 francs. Now when you give 1 million leons, this is to say then say I give 1 million leons, they give me 450,000. You understand? So look at all those exchange rates, look at all those scenarios. Look at not just like say one for left flights in the car, but we have to look at other things the way will attract business na salon. Other things that will make somebody feel say I need for the go salon frequently because I get business na salon where they do. If you check ticket price na salon, you check number say, hey, why do you go salon? Me take a price that 1,800, 1,900, $2,000. And you check Conakry, for example, me ticket flight, the same flight, or probably other flight like Portugal, airline or everything, you go for pay 1,400. And flight for cancel 1,000. I would rather go Guinea and take that sea coach $100 and cancel. Sea coach $120. They give you extra luggages, extra facility for make you get other luggages. So if me they count excess luggage from America, for example, at the can salon, and I check airline at for can saloon, they tell me about $1,800 or $2,000. I go rather go Guinea and pay for sea coach. For less sea coach bring me extra, pay $120. For less sea coach, I get more opportunities and privilege for like car with 4-5 suitcase more. So at the end of the day, who are they lost? We they lost because of sabi. The problem what we dey face na salon, na not to for say now we know they use common sense, we know they use emotional intelligence, we dey make too much sabi. We want for feel say now we know more the government want for win. No, when you na a government, you have to ensure a win-win situation. The business people that where they win, where they do business, get for win. The government say get for win. The customers, the whoever say get for win. But if we just if you say no more, now we the governments no money for win, then they affect the economy. Now the big problem what they get right now. Just because they feel say they want to make sabi. No. You dey see then the one who do they say they from full for make you get wisdom. You get for become more flexible. Look at Guinea, look the traffic. Look the traffic in Guinea. Go na the airport, you see how many planes will line up, they wait for takeoff. Kana Lunge and see how many flights where they wait for takeoff. You understand? So many things that we have to say we therefore put in place that we country if we want to make we get a viable business climate. I mean, Guinea, look how much people that when they travel, young guys and they go Holland, they go Dubai, then they go this, then they go Germany, then they go Brussels, then they go this. How many Sierra Leoneans will they do business salon? So we get for make with business environment very attractive. Not only for make flights and they wait and call, you can reduce the taxes. But if the business environment not attractive for make people then do business, we for able make them move in and out of Sierra Leone very frequent for go get them stock, it's a problem. It's a big challenge. Now you find out say what's in the app right now. People then just sit down now the order from Turkey. And now I mean it's so easy. You just call somebody when you supply with the supply in Turkey without you even flying. Say, I want this. You wire you money, you stock car in a few months or probably in a month's time. So it make it more easier. But when you get, because what make people then defend alternative like that, because ticket prices are very expensive. For me, for go Turkey, I go for spend how many? I mean, like 1,800, 1,900, or 2,000 for like go Turkey, or for go China, or for go other places where they do business, or for even go America or wherever. I go just sit on the comfort of my couch and make me order. But country like them country then would compare so they say about Guinea in terms of traffic, now the airport, now because there is that flexibility. There's less taxes and everything. There's business in terms of taxes, in terms of business, people that want to do business, less tax. So the person says, I'm not for sale, not like for travel. They go like for travel, but then continue with tickets cheaper and taxes are more lower. It make it more easier for them for go and make a good choice and make good negotiation and get the taste of the product where they need. Then rather sit down, na Guinea, they make the order. So we they plead not to just no more say they go for make the airline ticket or taxes cheaper, but let we make we environments, we business climates very attractive. You can't take all the dollar from the bank, say, hey, not give all dollar because we go for travel. Or so people then go for travel. We all know they travel, but buy dollar no day. And the real business people, the one that they bring money come, when they're ready for travel, dollar no day. When they ask the central bank, say, I want for travel, or they go to the commercial banks and say, I want for travel, they say dollar no day. So what do you think happened? They go to the black markets. And the black market, so that they regulate the black markets, and no one call the people that they regulate the black markets. They make that part me talk to they say the economy then are streets. Because those people are the people that they regulate the economy. Because the banks that we get, the central banks that the commercial banks that we get cannot provide the foreign exchange we get because few people that way they travel regularly no want from get the dollar and flow affected. So they will tell you, say, oh, no give dollar, oh, we got for travel. Oh, no give dollar, oh, we need DSA. Oh, no give dollar, oh, we need this. So at the end of the day, now they affect your economy. These are the common sense we need for look at. These are the bigger picture we look at. So the real business people who want for do business, dollar no dey. So if we want for bring container, I want for go order, forget some stock. Long comes, for example, now make you find us a total pull out. Total oil company pull out because they were not making profits because dollar not there for make them they do their order.
And when they go buy dollar, when they go buy fuel, then they go with loans, they go with dollar. So we get for look at the business landscape, we get for look at so many things them, for make we get for fix those things, for make we get we airport very busy. For make we get a huge traffic on we airport, coupled with the reduction in taxes of flights and coming into its country. So now that means they look at Abraham. The government get for be really, really smart. Then the world they operate now. We get for be smart thinkers. We're not going to be that kind like that rubber stamp where say, oh, now so we want to follow. No, everybody want for win. Even the shareholders of more businesses want dividend. They want profit. Their main goal is to maximize profits and minimize loss. Nobody know they can't sympathize with you because they look you get nice beach or you get nice woman there or you get nice. No. The aim of invest in your country, not for make profits. And the business people that wait in our country, Salon or Guinea or wherever, where they not for make profits. Then country they will go for the benchmark. Guinea, they will give 1 million loans, then go 1.5 million francs. Now we they give 1 million Salon loan and give 450. It's so embarrassing. Last year, I give 1 million and give me 750 francs. When they travel Saturday, they can't give me 1 million, they give me 450 francs. It's a slap. Guinea, no man. I mean, I think we economists, whoever the way they handle with fiscal policy, they need to do better job. They really need to do a good job. It's sad. It's really sad. Now look how Kambia go to dry. Kambia go to dry. You know they see truck themselves. Them must carry away. Peugeot must carry away. They load goods them by 12, 1, 2, 3. You they see them they load goods and they come. Business people they don't go buy goods and they come. Even when they change the dollar, they don't make profits. Now they can't go anywhere just because the dollar, the exchange rate, now they affect your airports. Guinea airports, they full and get multiple choice for making in terms of airlines because the business landscape, they boom. So more people they fly, more people they move. How much people they fly national for go buy goods and services? I mean, for go buy goods and rather. How much people there? Oh, check. How much people there? So then they affect you. So it's not only with the business landscape in this country, we get for change them, Abraham.
All right, thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome, Abraham.
I want to say thanks to Victor Mengot, his friend, and Tony for their contribution today. I open the phone line. You get something for ad? You get the opportunity now. The phone line open. If you have for ad, for waiting with the talk now, you get the opportunity. If you think so, don't do well, in the next 5 minutes, the phone line go close and we go left here. 232-78-990-991, that's our WhatsApp. 232-78-990-991, our WhatsApp. Looking at your screen, the green section are the numbers, then they scroll this so. If you want for call direct, United States or United Kingdom. United States are 1-646-610-3107, 616-610-3107, that's for United States. Or you can call 44-739-8030 for 02 United Kingdom. Yes, caller, who would they talk to, please?
Talk to Lawrence Fox in A Salon.
Lawrence Fox, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, boss, sir. I'm glad the way you bring this talk out because I don't talk severally. And I like you last speaker and you analyze us the way they analyze, not the reality. That's the reality. The reality is, if you not make yourself attractive, you not put yourself in a way in which when they bring investors to economy, then it's wrong. Yeah? You know, you go build terminal, as I say, then they say a long bridge. Because I remember, usually you say blast you back. You don't see me blast, me the bridge. And not only you are positioned in a terminal. Yeah? You don't get a linkage where they link towns and cities. Because when the terrorist one come, first of all, you look at in cost. Yeah? You don't get same, they go now with both city the way there's a lot of waiting, how they call them vulnerabilities. Vulnerability in terms of water supply. I mean, not in terms of like a boat and all that ferry and all that in the and now they kind of economy. They cannot imagine say don't pay for the ticket with their so you can't tell us for pay 21. The parliamentarians are not sincere to the salon people and they're all of them, all. All of them. Can you imagine saying the minister they can't tell you say the minister they can't tell you say that night they can't put up before parliament for me. Then I thief you the thief the investor. Now they can tell you say me can salon and tell me hey but me not rebel for me. Rebel in terms of I don't agree for pay. Now because I come and agree for pay what they go and do back. When I go put in a panel I see. Because we're not sincere to ourselves. It's going to people's pocket, private pocket. And the rebels are not coming to that kind of country. They will not put institutions then right. And a morality, when the nation is not morally right, I don't say I'm several now on a program there. When the nation is not morally right, then the country then a domination, a poverty, suffering. Because what do we compromise a lot. People are not afraid for commit crimes against humanity. People are not afraid for do things that they look and say, well, they're above the law. And when I think so that they're above the law, they think to say salon the better. Now poverty now they pan, then investors are not coming to the economy. Because like how you speak and they say, people they look at the country, how peaceful it be. These are the indicators. How much electricity is for Giwi? Indicators. How the parliament day? Indicators. How the judgment judiciary day? Indicators. But if people that can just look at no more, they can determine, see, the PR system. Yeah, once I got the council, so yeah, and I got the council. If they look at the PR system, people that can predict the PR system, say, but yeah, you're not possible that constable against government. I'm sorry for that country. I'm begging, man. Investors are not coming to the economy. You know, they come at all. People like other people in chance. In A's alone, people like other people in chance.
All right, thank you very
Thank
much.
you so much, people. You're welcome. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Yes, caller, who would they talk to, please?
Yes, Triple A. Happy New Year.
Same to you, Tony.
Happy to see you coming.
Yeah, you
happy
get
to see you coming in one piece. You know, the bitter truth, nine Saloma no like for Yeri. But Saloma get anything for sale na the outside world right now. That's not the bitter truth. I just want to go back to the old dad when they talk about the time where they walk at the airport. I've been almost 15 years with airlines. Sierra Leone, Tripoli, almost run where we get. No international standard 747 the land as Salon. Salon, a part of the big plane and self for land as Salon. Don't put that there aside. I tell you what's our problem as Salon. The government will run the country under tax. And they tax the airline here so much that the airline, the time when they for sell tickets like 600, 700, now then they go 1,000, 2,000. Who's I facing they pull money for pay and staff? Then they pay for landing fee. Salon are the most expensive landing fee country in the world. Whether you like it or hate it, would I want deny me? Like ask anybody where they work on a Salon airline. That wasn't they pay for landing fee. I get a friend, I get so much friend, not a friend, but this is not a close friend when a Kenyan airline is work now, one of the senior pilots. A lot of time I get conversation with them, why they know they come Salon, all these big countries and this, that. Hey brother, nobody want to go Salon. Who do they fly go Salon? The only time people go Salon na Sierra Leone and at Christmas and Easter. High season, you see nobody shishi. You know, we look at country and say this and this one sell. They talk about tourism. What thing and get to put in the market saying that this they attract people in Baka? Nothing. Country wait today, we president already lock this, he puts that one there and that, he change this one today. My brother, we are in a developed world. We know they pandemic backward village life within the other country. So there is nothing there where me and you go sell na the outside world say, na so me country they can go help you. You know they. People don't know like let them tell them the truth. Then go for the listen, open the ears, and use cotton ball for listen the bitter truth. When they talk about ticket there. Let the government reduce their taxes. The taxes are killing international business people. Because they know they can't live for free. Businessman where you tax them plenty. Now businessman, no one losses, you need profit. Waiting for cost 5,000, you say 20,000. The people don't need them, or they need them, then they go for them. And the other thing again, this same KKY, and I go past that stupid bill in the parliament say, all member of parliament, they will increase their salary. Imagine when they go increase salary to parliamentarian for go take hospital bill na England or America, housing, telephone, all kind of foolish bill for let them increase their salary. Where the poor and lame man as alone, not talk about teacher force, no go to nursing. Why if you say salon now all the nurses they all run away? Some of them prefer to go work in this African country because the salary they better. Now we go to salon, so they want to do the practice of all needle. And now you they can't try for test stamp because now you not the testing officer. Now you they can't test stamp, they're not qualified. Because why? The government, the institution, they're all kaput. They have no way to go. We country get a long way for go until they reform the whole system from the from all institutions. We even the law, when they talk the law of the land, they need to kick that shithole out and restore a concrete and civilized, you understand, law with the country for run with. Where what's the laws, the constitution of Sierra Leone, my brother, now one party state. I always say this to everybody. That constitution is for only one party state. Every monkey can come today and say, let me get the judiciary, let me get the legislative, change any kind of nonsense. So if we want to let alone get a better country, let it reform and change we mindset of this say Usai Tai Kauna they survive. That's not money time, man. It's very painful because as a Sierra Leonean, where they see waiting salon for don't go, how for don't grow and develop, but we still live backward. It's a shame and disgrace to who so-called PhD master like degree older them. Thank you, Triple.
All right, thank you very much, Tony. Yes, caller, who are we talk to?
Talk to Kylie from Bo, New York section.
All right, sir. You get 3 minutes. Wait till you your contribution.
Okay, yes. I just commend the speakers and all, right? And all the concerns with them is very key. Because if we talk about infrastructure, Sierra Leone, well, we are far back, but I think we just go small. So we go commend the government for that day. But the other thing again we will look at, if you say like the airport, it really standard because I follow you the other time where they show you the facilities and where the airport gets. I follow you. The very, very, very important and the outsider, the international community, they look at we at that way say this government they try or the infrastructure they gone very well. But in as much as the infrastructure they carry on, we get for look at the bigger picture. How? With the plan or with the yarn for the investors and come to the country, they can invest in the country and can develop the country. But like who they discuss about the flight fee. That flight fee, me border, somebody go prefer like who they say, they decide for use Guinea and can take the sea coach for Lake Sierra Leone with in luggages also because it is cheaper compared to Sierra Leone airport. So if we say we know they reduce the ticket price for the flights and the come to Sierra Leone and left back, we look at the infrastructure as excuse me for using the language as nonsense because the value we did it will not go able to sabiam. So my own suggestion now let the ticket price reduce to the level of the people we go make people go come out of this country for go do business and return back with foreign exchange. That time they see say the economy go boom, and we dey go far away. So we want for the government able listen to we the suggestion they would make because now we make Sierra Leone, now we make the country. Whatever we say, they for take into consideration because now the benefit for the layman there. So I feel say that is very important. May they review the amount as to how the ticket price for day, which is very important. So now my own contribution then be.
Thank you very much, caller. All right, I think say we come to the final call for today. Yes, Patrick, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for the program. But the panelists, they don't see everything, especially to we know say na market they airlines that they look at marketing because they airlines the day where they fly the amount of fuel force alone where they born. I don't know. I don't want to take any time I go salon. I don't want to take notice say that you refill na salon. You don't already see that day?
Not to my knowledge, sir.
You see? So now that you take it from Brussels to Freetown, which will be six to 7 hours. So now like both tank that they run on for come, the tank back for go because they stop Liberia or Senegal. It depends the days where you fly, where to go back. So you don't see. These are things where they realize themselves they make, and we all don't know say how jet fee alone go up now, prices of fuels there. So you don't see because if they made a refill in a saloon, maybe some of these costs there to go. Then two, some of these airlines back they know they make better money, which you would expect say that they make because imagine say some of these airlines they get a subcontractor there, travel agency there. We all know say we buy tickets through travel agency. They are like if you buy tickets through a travel agency, maybe you buy 'em for 1,000 or 1,200. We see they don't lock you in that they don't, the change they, because the clause that they the able change, the able do nothing. So that not all that 1,000, the 200 the airlines they get. Because some of these travel agency they buy like 100 tickets or 200 tickets for large sum of money. They don't lock her in. Like example, one they tell the Oakland airport, somebody buy tickets round trip from Indianapolis to Las Vegas, $15 through travel agents. When you go to airport, Southwest Airlines, $15. The airlines know why honor, but they still left for hand because they don't know the tickets that they honor. That means the airlines maybe the travel agency make mistake or would I make mistake? So the airlines they say therefore they look the market. The market has the panelists or other caller they say how many people that they fly out of Salon. Forget about who to go Salon. Yeah, we can go, but how many people that they fly out? You compare to all these neighboring countries there. How many carrier? Look, Kenya Airways may the fly go Salon. They don't stop. Now by 2024. Ghana Airways they begin to operate now very soon by the depot and work on that. So maybe Danny could go. They had Danny for the country there. I don't know if they had that where they signed Ghana Airways.
No, no see Ghana Airways.
Yeah, because at the beginning Ghana Airways they say about 2-3 billionaires that and Ghana don't come together partnership with the government. They begin to operate by 2024. So you don't see we don't say like Ghana alone. You get so many options there where you fly to. From America, you get two options, maybe Delta Airlines and United. Then are from direct flights there. But if not through Europe, you go, you get SM Brussels, you get Turkish Airlines, United Arab Emirates, you get KLM, you get all these top flights. They're all from Europe. They go there. But we nothing. So he left for hard the landing feedback that because the fear alone because they're not I think that I don't see they don't want to refill with SM process now Morovia. Yes, they refill the bus salon. And now one day they not get tank ourselves say oh in case something happened. All that thing and this. So the alliance they left for pull the money. That business everybody they do. You know want to do for us. But what I go so for take or thank you. At least we no take or thank you because SA Brussels, Air France, and Morocco, they manage you small. Although there. If they decide about we not they make money, we'll stop like where KLM stop, like the other British Airways stop. What you will do? That means now everybody now like Guinea or Liberia or Senegal will go to go. That means they strain all that. That means trip way for take you 2 days. It don't begin take you 3 days or 4 days. So you that all about not. I not say that the ticket price not high, but for thank God to that side because they help you out. It's just that it's small money where they get, and we all know say ticket back that the time where the buy of the year. If you buy towards rush hour time, definitely they get them cheap. If you buy ahead of time, at least you will save small money. You know, but the government they know they do well to we a lot. Made the things where they paid me more than that $25 because I find what is expensive. Because the money where they make during COVID, that $80 or $70, where the finance is COVID, not they twist and just for them to get money. Because it's not necessary. You don't pay tax, you don't buy ticket, you don't pay all kind of tax now that there. Still one campo where the foreign and now where they go now where no nobody anything there. You don't see that line it even discourage other people about not for the go there. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Once for say thanks to everybody who contribute on today on program. Truth be said, yes, things are expensive nowadays. How you want to put on it up to you, but flying to Sierra Leone is very expensive. Wetin we sabi say the tax wey Salone dey charge is very high. The landing fee is very high. If we put am down, trust me, then they be in the airline them because this is a business then they do not money then they make. Then they be in them for CCS. It reflect on the ticket, it will be nice. I tell you, say just before the corona, this administration tells you they don't reduce 32% by the tax when they charge the airline them. We not see until today. We still they complain say tickets are expensive, then they give you their fears. Well, Honorable Dixon Rogers don't tell the aviation ministry say then they try get plane before election. Yeah. We get plane no. It not gonna make any difference if the charge where we the charge is still expensive. You cannot eat your cake and have it. That tax, una need for reducer. But if Francois una know the reducer, well, we go to sing the same song, they dance the same maringa, and nothing no go change. I want Salone we get. For the love of the country, they will do it in right. We'll go there back tomorrow. So till we meet again. And so Triple go say, Tata.